Is this a cooler with an ice brick and frozen peas in it? Yes, it is, because I got my medicine, or I haven't got it yet, but my pharmacy has the medicine. Ordered it with them yesterday. This is like a small mom and pop place, and they were like, yeah, it looks like our supplier has it. And I was like, all right. So they said they would call me the next day. It's literally less than 24 hours later. It's like 23 hours later. And they just called me. Pharmacist called personally. I thought for sure he was gonna say, really sorry, we tried, but it just didn't come in. And he's like, I have your medicine. I'm like, you do? I literally was like, oh my God, are you serious? And he's like, yep. He started laughing, I started laughing. It was a whole moment. It's 5:04, they close at 6. Is it pouring rain outside? Yes, it is. Am I going out with a friend afterwards? Do I have plans? Yes, I do. Is my car gonna be hot and muggy? Yes, it is. Do I have an ice box to bring with me to keep the medication on the ice in the car? Yes, I do. Hi guys, so I just wanted to give you a few more pieces of information. I went and picked up that prescription. It was ordered yesterday at 5:45 p.m. I got the phone call at 4:30 today that it had come in. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll just come get it on Monday because he closes at 6, this small independent pharmacy. So I was like, well, if I just come get it Monday, you'll save it for me. And he's like, yeah, you know, I won't give it to anyone else but you. And I was like, okay. We hang up and I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I just don't love the idea of leaving this medicine there all weekend. Like, he has it, it's sitting there. I'm like, no, I gotta go get it. So I get ready and I leave. I go over, I walk in. Remember, he and I have never met before. I've never been to this pharmacy before. And I walk in, he sees me from like afar, and I see him go grab something out of the fridge, and then he comes back over and he's like, what's your last name? And I'm like, you know it's me. And we both start laughing, and I'm like, Smith? And he's like, all right. He's like, yeah, I figured you would be in. And I was like, I thought I would just come Monday. He's like, no. He's like, I would have held it for you. I wouldn't have given it to anyone, but I knew you were gonna come in. So I went in and got it. So he did tell me before I left, he's like, you know, you need to refrigerate this, right? And I said, oh yeah, I have an ice cooler in the car just to take it home with me. So he thought that was pretty funny too. But anyway, that's my advice, is just call the smaller pharmacies and like ask them details. Like, when do you get deliveries? Are you able to see supply in real time? Or is it is it an accurate one, or is it an estimate? Is it like if I send my prescription there and it shows available, it's definitely gonna be ordered for me? Or is it more like you'll try? Because that's what I've learned, is that my CVS, as nice as that pharmacist is, all she can see is that they can order it, but she won't know until the next day whether it actually is going to come in or not. Whereas he could look at his supplier online and tell me for sure it's available today. And that means if I place this order and you have your prescription sent to me like momentarily, I can order it today and it'll be here tomorrow. But if it took time, let's say it took 4 hours from the time he looked at it to the time your doctor sends the prescription over, it could be out of stock in those 4 hours. So you're always behind the 8 ball trying to catch up. But anyway, that's what has worked for me this week. I'm actually shocked that this worked out, but it did.